Well, an intense upper level low is going to create multiple days of severe weather potential across much of the central U.S. It starts with Iowa, Nebraska, and Kansas. So we have an intense low pressure area centered right on the Nebraska-Kansas border. And out ahead of it, showers and thunderstorms already going here Friday morning, but we're going to be watching this clear area, the warm sector, where we have enough moisture and where things will heat up here, combined with a dry line moving out of the plains here. So low-level jet stream too, winds just 4,000 feet up are going to be roaring at 60 to even 75 miles an hour. This is pretty intense for a low-level jet stream, bringing in that warm, humid air from the Gulf of Mexico. Upper-level winds intense too. We've got a stormy oriented jet stream moving in southwest to northeast. When this gets going, we usually are set up for a pretty stormy pattern, and it's going to be focused on the central plains here. So already pretty intense energy, convective available potential energy in parts of Kansas, and it's a question of how far north and east does that warm sector expand, where we'll see some sunshine, dew points will increase as well, combined with all the dynamics in that dry line moving in. So that energy is forecast to move east across Nebraska into Missouri and southwestern Iowa as we head into the late afternoon, evening hours. So that's why the enhanced risk of severe weather is really looking at Nebraska, Kansas into southwestern Iowa today. This is the area we're going to be watching. A level 3 out of 5 severe weather threat, potential tornado threat, as well as some large hail, a potential for over 2-inch diameter hail with some of these storms develop late this afternoon in the evening hours. So here's a significant tornado parameter forecast for 5 p.m. Friday. You can see from Iowa down into Oklahoma, pretty high parameters here. Crossover winds in red are the lower level winds, and in black are the mid and upper level winds. And you've got just that perfect crossover here right along that whole area, where we also have the instability too. So that's going to be the focus. So these will start as discrete cells that develop in eastern Nebraska and Kansas, late afternoon, evening hours. Watch those pop in here, and this is when we'll have that tornado threat, and then that will evolve into a line of storms. It'll sweep across Iowa and Missouri for the overnight hours. That focus tomorrow is in similar areas, though extending further south into parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and again, through Kansas, Missouri, into parts of southwestern Iowa. We have an enhanced risk already for day 2 here on Saturday into Saturday night. Now, this is going to be a broader area of some pretty intense parameters. This is a significant tornado parameter for Saturday evening. Again, Texas all the way through Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, southern Iowa, and then into northwestern Missouri. Those crossover winds, no surprise, lines up with that significant tornado parameter too. So these are where we see those winds moving in different directions and speeds to help rotate and organize those storms into those potential supercellular storms. So storms will start to pop tomorrow late afternoon, evening across Kansas into Oklahoma, and then watch this line really fill in. This could become a big wind threat too as we head into tomorrow night. When you get these storms form in a linear fashion, they can bow out here well into the overnight hours across Missouri and into Arkansas as well. Day 3 threat, multiple days here as promised, from Iowa down into Texas, a little further east across Missouri and into Arkansas, but there are going to be some areas that'll be under the threat here multiple days in a row in the same area. So an active weekend for the central U.S.